It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. I'm really excited about today's show because we're going to have singers, we're going to have dancers, we're going to have acrobats, we're going to have fireworks, all to celebrate the pickle. Our friend Pickle Rick. He even brought my Pickle Rick socks. I don't know how well you can see that here.
Yeah.
So we...
I remember talking about all this.
What are you doing? That's
Yeah,
the pickle.
Look, I love Rick and Morty as much as you do, but they're not on our network. They're not on the CW, so we don't need to be focused on them quite so much.
But it's a whole fun thing. We're gonna do this whole, we're gonna have like the people doing the twirls and the acrobatics and like singing songs about the pickle, Rick. No?
I think we're gonna have to find another angle, bud. Sorry.
Okay, I guess we'll find another angle. I mean, we do have more pickles here, so we can figure something out. Thank you. Okay, so how do we reset this? Let me tell you where you can find the show. Let's start there. We're at WNCT.com under the download tab, where you can watch this or any episode. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the East Daily Download hashtag. We'd also love to hear from you via email. You can download at WNCT.com is the email address. One other way that you can watch this show on the go, anywhere you are, anywhere, is the WNCT mobile app. Download it at Google Play or the App Store, and you can watch the East Daily Download anywhere at any point in time on your schedule. We'd love for you to do that. Okay, so we've covered those bases. So let me tell you now what you can expect to see on today's episode. Let's take a look. We've got a new real estate roundup for you. Taylor Swift is in our Eye on Entertainment. We've got part 4 on our interview and profile of the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. And if all that wasn't enough, WNCT 9 on your side and Eastern North Carolina CW anchor Angie Casada is here and introduces us to this week's A Loving Home. Let's take a look.
Meet Joshua and Sarah Golden. Since the beginning of their marriage, they always knew that they would adopt one day.
We just kind of got to a point and we said, let's just do it.
We just felt like we had the ability to do it and the heart for it.
The Goldens already had 2 biological boys, Max and Gage. A few days after they became licensed to foster and adopt, they received the referral for Caitlin and Jaslyn.
She sent me a text in the picture, and I pulled it up and I said, you got to be kidding me. Because we had no expectations.
Then 3-year-old Jaslyn and 8-year-old Caitlin were in need of a forever family.
It was amazing. I mean, you just knew God chose them for us. And the whole journey you go through, it's worth it. 2 golden girls that brought their own ray of sunshine to the family. Jazzy is constantly smiling and always moving.
Caitlin is also full of energy, and she is also very smart and sweet and affectionate.
She always wants to help with everything, and also very strong-willed. You know, she was put in the position to help her older sister. And I think that, you know, maybe took away a little of her childhood that we're trying to help her get back, be a kid again.
The Goldens say they're determined to keep the girls active, show them love and constant support.
And I'm really glad to have them in our family because I just love playing with them and just having fun with them. I love having him as a brother too.
It's been really, really fun, and it's been fun to see that relationship grow between our sons and the girls, and really, really special.
They're always going to have Sarah and myself and Gage and Max behind their backs the whole way supporting them.
What was this picture? What happened there?
We met Daddy and her, and then she come to pick us, me and Caitlin.
Yeah, and that's when you met your brothers?
And my mommy and daddy.
I would definitely encourage anyone who's thinking about it to just do it. Just do your research and go to the classes, and if you decide it's not for you, then you've still learned so much from the classes and from the process.
If your business would like to be featured in our new show, The East Daily Download, contact Joe Bullard at 252-355-8520 or jbullard at WNCT.com today and watch The East Daily Download weekdays at 7 on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Watch 9 on Your Side News anywhere, anytime with Live Stream 9.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. It is pickle day. We're talking pickles. I'm having trouble opening this particular pickle jar for some reason. I don't know what what's up again? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. No, go ahead by all means. They're your pickles. Might as well have one. That was her birthday present. We got more pickles, it's okay. Coming up right now, let's go to part 4 in our series where we profile and interview the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina, highlighting all the great work they do locally. Let's take a look.
I'm Jennifer Caslin. I'm the Marketing and Project Manager for the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. One of the big things that's very important to the food bank is efficiency. For every dollar that's donated to the food bank, we can actually provide 5 meals. And how we do that is through our volunteer base. We have a very large volunteer base. Last year, volunteers donated over 249,000 hours of their time, which essentially doubles our staff. So there's no way we'd be able to do what we do without them. They sort produce, they do all sorts of different jobs. Almost everything that comes through the food bank is touched by them, and there's no way we could do what we do without them. The other way we're able to do that is through our partnerships with our retailers, those who donate food to us, our farmers, our wholesalers, our packers, our manufacturers here in North Carolina who donate food to us that we're able to distribute to those who are in food insecure households. And we wouldn't be able to maintain these standards without our donors. We are a private nonprofit, so we are entirely funded by the community. We're here for the community. And we want to be very good stewards of those donations. So in the vein of being good stewards to our donors, we are a 4-star Charity Navigator rated organization, which is the highest rating that they give. And we're also a Platinum Guide Star rated organization, which is also the highest award that they give. We have really high food safety standards, and we're OSHA regulated, USDA. We want to make sure we're good stewards of our donors and the people that we serve as well.
Hello.
Hi, I'm from Blue Hood Stone Barns. We brought a meal for you and I'm here to serve it to you.
Okay, great. Come in.
Zucchini carbonara, made from zucchini that was harvested earlier this morning.
Again?
Hey, Dan Barber.
You have room for a little bit more?
Come on in.
Brochettes, the sausage. So when we made that zucchini carbonara, you know, they're the end pieces of the zucchini, and they're the cores that we cut away. Not to mention zucchini flour. Usually those get thrown out. We use them to create an entire second dish. Does that,
Again?
I'm here to bring you your 3rd course. It's the vines from your zucchini.
We'll have a little zucchini stem pasta. A different experience of zucchini. When we start to think differently about our food, we can get a lot more out of it.
This is delicious.
What do you think we can make out of this? 40% of food in America is never eaten. Cook it, store it, share it. Visit SaveTheFood.com.
Hey folks, Dr. McCarthy here, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about an epidemic here in the East, obesity. And this is creating a massive problem as far as health concerns are. If we can get people to eat properly and lose some weight, we can cut down on diabetes. And the method that we use in our office is the SOZA weight loss protocol. 4 parts to it, some natural supplements, no drugs, eat real foods. We tell you exactly which ones to have. Wellness lifestyle, cut out the chemicals and the GMO type stuff. And what's really cool is that we supervise your protocols with this. We have you come back into the office every couple of weeks and we monitor your progress so that we can tell you you're doing this right, you're doing this right, we need to tweak this. What we're after is to get you to lose fat. Everyone wants to lose weight, but you need to lose fat. This right here is 1 pound of fat. And we have people regularly losing 30, 35 pounds in 2 months. One of the ways that we can customize this program is to do a food sensitivity test. And we do this right here in our office, and it's really cool. We can give you a list of foods that you should and should not eat, but we can customize it if we run the test specifically for you. This will tell us if you're reacting to certain foods, whether it's dairy or it's grains or it's eggs or whatever it might be. Get the food test, do the weight loss protocol, and we see people getting off of medications with their medical doctor's help, getting off of medications, getting healthy. That's what it's about. It's not just a weight loss gimmick. It's actually teaching you how to eat for health, and when you get healthy, you become a new person.
Watch your local WNCT 9 on Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download celebrating the pickle, and as such I thought that I would get it out there. Okay. It's a good looking pickle. You know, it's a little early in the morning for a pickle, but you don't hear about breakfast pickles much, do you? Okay. Well, that's much louder than I expected it to be. Okay, anyway. Still to come, we're gonna have a real estate roundup, but right now we have a new eye on entertainment. Let's see what's going on in the world of entertainment today.
Taylor Swift is adding a big trophy to her collection, picking up Artist of the Decade from the American Music Awards. Swift has won 23 AMAs over her career and has 5 more nominations for next month's award show. That puts her in position to break Michael Jackson's record for the most wins ever. A new psychological thriller takes viewers back to the scene of the classic horror movie The Shining.
I don't know about magic. I always called it The Shining.
Dr. Sleep is based on another Stephen King novel. It picks up the story of the terrorized son, now an adult, struggling with trauma and addiction. Actor Ewan McGregor described the character as a rock-bottom alcoholic.
You get the sense that he just can't cope with the abuse that he suffered with the alcoholic father, and living with these demons, living with the shine, living with his psychic horror every day.
And they may be starring in a horror movie, but the cast of Dr. Sleep has mixed feelings about Halloween. Carl Lumbly says no thanks.
Unfortunately, I'm probably the equivalent of the Grinch, where Halloween is concerned.
But Kylie Curran explains why she loves it.
I think, 1, candy, and 2, looking at all the different costumes. It's kind of like a night celebrating youth, you know?
Dr. Sleep arrives in theaters November 8th. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
This is a show that you're not only going to learn things that you can put to use in your life immediately to change for the better, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun hanging out with me. What I want you to know about me is that I really care about you. As I've met tens of thousands of people face to face, I've noticed that we all struggle with the same things. I'll do absolutely anything to get somebody to push through their fear.
Mel Robbins has changed my life in so many ways.
That's the thing that is exciting about me. I want to empower people to change the way that they see their future and what's possible for them. This is a show about you seeing what you want for yourself and for your life, and you getting the tools in an entertaining way that you need to make the little changes that add up to massive change.
No one knows who she is, what planet she's from.
There is no hiding from midnight.
I'm Supergirl, and I don't hide from anything.
Supergirl.
It's time for this week's
pet visit with the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina. Welcome back, Shelby. Who is this gorgeous guy?
This is Walt. He's about 7 months old. He's really great with other cats. He's in our cattery with his brother, who's also this beautiful color as well, and 2 other really handsome boys. So he does great with other cats. They love to play, love to have a good time. Yeah, I know you want to go play now.
He does. He does. He's so friendly and he's gorgeous. I love this gray coloring.
Can you say hello, everybody?
If you are interested in adopting Walt or any of the other animals at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina, there are plenty to choose from right now. Visit them online at hsecarolina.org.
The long forecast, the 7-8 day forecast, that's what I like to see. That lets me know ahead of time what the weather's going to be like. Jerry does a good job. He lets you know when something is finna transpire. I have the app on my phone and the radar on my phone so I can keep up with that. It helps me know when a storm is coming up and what the weather's going to be like and what's bad. One moment I really appreciated was when Hurricane Florence was about and the way Jerry really let you know what was going to happen. That was one moment that made my decision for us to leave town at that time. Because in Craven County, we got hit bad. And Jerry really emphasized how strong the storm surge was going to be, how much wind we was going to have, how much damage was expected. So that gave us the determination to leave town. So that was one of the great moments, I believe, was with Jerry's forecast of Hurricane Florence. I just wanted to say, y'all continue to do what you're doing.
Mortgage rates continue to linger at historically low levels, and those rock bottom rates are leading to a boom in refinancings. But does a refi make sense for you? USA Today walked through some of the questions to ask yourself before you try to grab a new loan. One is, just how much are you going to save with a new loan? The old rule of thumb was you want to refinance only if you can save at least a percentage point, or maybe even 2, below your current loan. But there are a number of other factors to consider to see if refinancing is worth it. How much will that new rate cut off your monthly payments? You want to see if it's a significant savings. And remember to factor in closing costs. Also think about how long you plan to live in the home. That will help you determine if a new loan is worth pursuing. All of those will help determine your break-even period. That's the time it will take for you to recoup all of the expenses involved with refinancing versus what you save a month. So if you're only saving $100 a month but facing $3,000 in costs, you'll need 30 months before you start realizing the savings from a new, lower interest rate mortgage. For more on what to consider when refinancing, check out the full story at usatoday.com.
It takes a village.
A big splash on social media, a difference maker for Akron families, a huge announcement, classic LeBron James style.
We want to do everything we can to make sure that these kids are successful. So we're taking this thing to a whole new level. I'm honored and I'm so excited to announce the I Promise Village.
The Village, a partnership between the LeBron James Family Foundation and Graduate Hotels, will take over this Tudor Revival-style Akron apartment building. About 20 apartments transformed and fully furnished for I Promise school families needing a safe haven.
It could be domestic violence. It could be homelessness. It could be just any type of life circumstances that our families lose their housing.
Akron school officials say homelessness is a serious issue, affecting about 10% of the student body. Project Rise identifies families in this situation and works to remove barriers.
And in Akron Public Schools, we generally identify over 2,000 students per school year who are experiencing homelessness.
Homeless doesn't necessarily mean that you're living on the street or you're living in your car. homeless could actually mean doubled up. So that could be families that are living with other family members, other friends, and they're in need of housing.
LeBron James opened his I Promise STEM-based school last year for at-risk kids. More than 340 3rd through 5th graders are now attending. The director of the school's Family Resource Center working to see which families need the village.
We have lots of families that definitely could benefit from this. We're going to actually take a look at our families now, and we're going to move forward with it.
LeBron says it's hard for kids to focus on learning if they're struggling, hungry, or fear for their safety. The village, another way LeBron is keeping his promise to give them support.
The I Promise Village will provide a very safe atmosphere for our kiddos and our families so that they don't have to worry about where they're going to lay their head. They can come to school and receive the supports and the academics that they need to move forward.
Watch your local WNCT 9 in Your Side news on our live stream on WNCT.com or on our mobile app.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download on National Pickle Day. So we have our Mount Olive pickles here, and that was a kosher baby dill that I was eating, and it was delicious. So we hope to see you back here tomorrow when we have 30 more minutes of fun and frivolity. And until then,
here's your Pickle Rick back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy a pickle. Bye-bye. Friday, when we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we have a special performance and interview from Stellar Art Showcase. We'll have part 5 in our profile of the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. We've got a new Fashion Friday, and WNCT 9 on Your Side anchor Shayla Reeves joins us for this week's Let's Craft. So join us on Friday for an all-new The East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.